Ever since we've been A-logging this guy, everyone's like breathing a sigh of relief, like fucking finally.
Like, thank God, finally somebody soldiered through this boredom to give him the felting that he deserves. Find it in your heart. You too can save a bum for as little as $20 per 7-ounce package of coffee brand coffee. Speaking about grifting, by the way, guys, we're getting into the grift of the century. The quarter pounder grift.
I'm gonna come.
What new scheme, what new scam has quartering cooked up? Now, I just want to let everybody know, for those of you watching on the Clip channel, I talked about this at the top of the program. The day after we released our clip exposing Quartering's America Fest fundraising scam, where he's asking for all this money, even though he already paid for the trip and everything, Quartering removed all the links to the fundraiser from his YouTube videos, his Rumble videos. Then on his programs on Monday and Tuesday, he didn't promote the grift. And now, I believe today, I received word that Quartering is saying he's not going to sell the 500 Christmas cards. He's basically giving up. He's pulling the plug on it, and he's taking the L. Now, Quartering has decided, basically, Quartering has now decided to move on to new schemes and new scams. And today we're going to hear about his property tax scam. Let's have a look, guys.
All right. And by the way, if you're watching the Clip channel, remember to hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, tell your friends, hit hype on your phone. Woo! You know, I use my alt to hit hype on our videos, by the way. Have you ever hyped a video before, Ash?
I have not.
I've just figured it out today. All right, here we go. You ready?
All right, he's got Melanie back.
Oh my God. Do I see 9 minutes? Oh, yes.
This is 9 minutes, and then we have 2 other long clips as well to have a look at.
My dream is one day I open one of these clips that you made, and it's a 5-hour video. You know, like
the way Quartering is going, it might honestly happen. Because he is spiraling right now, guys. He is spiraling out of control.
My dream is a 5-hour fucking Quartering segment. All right, here. The fuck's is clavicular snorting coke here? Oh, he's laughing. He's having a tough go.
So Melanie is laughing at him. The show begins with Quartering getting laughed at by Melanie Mack and face palming because he's like 10 minutes late to the show.
No.
He messed it up. He thought that they were live, but they weren't actually live, and they did the whole intro to nobody and then went live again.
So it's really telling when you are unsure that you're live because your chat is so fucking slow.
Yes.
That when you're live.
He even says the chat's not loading, so they can't tell that they're live because the chat didn't load.
Yes. Yes.
I got you.
Oh my God.
I got you, Jeremy. It's fine.
I started it early. I even did the rundown. I did the countdown video, and
the
then
rundown. You can't run.
I just forgot to hit start stream.
Oh my God!
Read alert! Read alert! Read alert! That's tough, AJ. You forgot to hit start streaming, buddy. Couldn't be us. Couldn't be us.
This is brutal, dude. This is brutal.
So anyway, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
There was this weird phenomenon last night where everybody's clock actually went 5 minutes ahead.
What?
Yes.
He's like trying to tell a joke, but it's horrible and awkward. And
I was like, is this a new thing? Yeah, his joke is so bad that I'm like,
for why he's late. Yeah.
I'm like,
so you guys will have to set your
The
clock
aliens
back.
did it.
Yeah. Apparently we're gonna,
But
Trump's
they
gonna.
Who goes, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, it's a joke. Yeah, everyone,
It's
like,
insane.
no one got it was a
I'm
joke.
real. When I was watching it, I didn't understand, and I watched it back about 3 different times before I realized that he was making a joke about being late.
Oh.
Because you understand, like, the show starts like that with no actual context or explanation. And so you have to kind of work it out for yourself as to what actually is occurring.
didn't do that to our clocks. We were good, but everybody else.
Yeah. I even like started the stream at 5 minutes 2 or 4 minutes 2 to try and get like the thing where people say that, it's loading or whatever. And
10 viewers, by the way.
so now
How many viewers do you think he has for real? Like, what would be your estimate
I would
looking at
say
chat?
about 150 viewers. Yeah,
Oh,
I would say.
I think we're good.
I think so.
Yeah. So again, Hannah Claire is at the Pentagon today.
What?
So Hannah Claire just ghosted them and didn't show up for work. Hannah Claire was like, nope, not going to this crap today. I've had enough. So Jared is like trying to make a joke that she's at the Pentagon. I'm not really sure what he meant by that.
His
but
jokes aren't landing. I'm like, oh, did she have like an interview there? Like, like you think it's like real?
I think she will be back Thursday.
He thinks she might be back Thursday. Hopefully she's not, and she's abandoned this fucking circus. But listen to what the consequences are now for the show. The problem is Hannah Claire does all the show prep.
Oh.
So now there's no show.
That's
so
not
the
good.
the show now becomes various assorted quartering grifts, schemes, and scams. And ads.
Yes. Oh my God.
I think.
Okay.
How hard is it to go to like a news site and just grab the
Well,
top?
Jared does on the fly pull up a couple of like articles to felt Mel, but
Your coffee, Jeremy. What's out of stock? Pretty much everything.
so now the audience is hitting him with that his coffee's out of stock. He's too lazy to even stock the coffee. Like, whoa, buddy.
And then the bigger self-felt going, everything is in stock because no one buys anything.
Oh.
So that's a troll. Well, I think all of his chatters are trolls.
Actually, no, it's funny. It turns out to be a sincere person, and they actually were right that the one product that this person wanted was out of stock, and Jared, but everything else was in stock because Jared doesn't sell it.
That's so funny.
Let me know. There's a couple of 5-pounders that we're roasting right now.
5-pounders.
A 5-pound bag of coffee brand coffee.
That should be there. 003. That's in stock, dude. Unless you're talking about 5-pounder. Okay, yes, they're on the way.
It's out of stock. It's on its way, though. I swear, bro. I swear, it's on its way.
To make his like $400 a month on the coffee.
5-pounders in his fucking toilet there.
Wait, by the way, did he? Yeah, he takes 5-pound dumps. Says it's me, him.
My entire property is owned as a single resident.
Okay.
So now, why does the audience need to know this? This is my first question about all of this. Why do we need to know about the zoning laws concerning your property and how much you pay in property tax? Shouldn't this just be your own personal business?
Yeah.
But the reason Jared brings it up is to beg and try and get money and sympathy from people, is what he's doing. Okay?
But after the fish tank story, the RC story, the Rolexes, this, that, the other, all the fucking bragging, everyone. Did you know our video? I'm not even joking. Had 10 comments being like, "This is enough. I've unsubbed from him after firing Maggie. Like, you've opened my eyes." Like 10 comments. Like, people are like, "What the?"
He's such a greedy piece of shit. And we're going to see in the next video after this, where he talks about he had to fire these people to protect his profit margins. Like, it's wild.
Yeah.
I had to ensure that my profit margins were correct.
Okay.
I'm paying 3 or 4 times what I should for property tax.
Should you? What? What do you mean?
He's the judge of how much property tax he should be paying.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
What the hell kind of story is this?
He's now demanding the audience pay his taxes. You're going to pay my taxes, guys.
My taxes are under attack.
Basically, my house is in a big farm field. So like, well, we're not going to let you.
Jared, you chose to buy a gigantic property, which, by the way, he's planning on upgrading to an even larger property with 80 acres on it.
What?
Okay? But he's upset that he bought a property with a big acreage, and now he's being expected to pay property taxes on that acreage. Well, this is just how life works, at least right now. Now, obviously, we're against property taxes.
Of course.
We're against
Stupid.
taxation.
Taxes.
You know, that. The roads will be magically built by the hand of the free market. Okay. But anyway, Jer here needs to tell everybody about his
schools,
his
police,
personal situation there. Right. Okay. Let's take a look.
Here we go.
That agriculture, unless you pay someone to farm it. So I may do that. I may
Okay.
So he's now suggesting that because he pays too much in property tax, he needs to hire a farmer to farm his land so that somehow he can save enough on property tax to justify having a farmer farm his land. And he's just like openly talks about his tax schemes on air. And like his entire justification for it is just to get a tax break, you know, and I just don't know if that's going to work out with the zoning officials, but who knows?
Oh, I have, by the way, here's the audio that's going to be coming from Jer's yard.
Ambly Farm.
This is he's going to walk out all hungover. Hey, it's the Stardew Valley intro music. All right, here we go.
A farmer comments.
Yeah, so to me, him goes, so he'll pay a full-time salary of a farmer, like $50,000 to save 10 grand in property tax. Yes. That's what you're saying. All because he doesn't want money to go to them schools and to public parks because he doesn't use the public parks and he doesn't want kids to have nice public parks. Just what he'll say.
What is it? Star Poop Valley?
I think that's kind of the loophole that people use. Like, you can
Wait, you don't talk about the loophole.
He even describes it as a loophole. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what? I think it's based to minimize your tax obligations. But you know, like, don't tell the tax authorities that you're planning on exploiting loopholes on your live stream. You know, you're just gonna find the loophole there to avoid this tax. Look at Mel. Mel's a little concerned. Mel's giving it a bit of a side eye.
Oh, man.
Farm it for free.
Right.
But like, as long as I zone it as agricultural. And then like, they can plant whatever they want, like sunflowers.
Oh, it's like an unplanned farm? Like, yeah, whatever. Just make sure. You can't
just plant whatever. And then he thinks the city will go along with it. No, you actually have to have a legitimate farm.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what it's meant for, to be zoned as agricultural. If you set up a real farm, okay, then you have a legitimate, situation where you can zone it as agricultural. But Jer is clearly, by what he's saying, let's just do some ramshackle bullshit so that I can then get this zoned as agricultural.
Flowers?
To save 10 grand, like sunflowers? A sunflower farm in Wisconsin?
You're going to plant the flower and head of the city hall? They're going to laugh you out, or you're going to be audited, you fucking retard.
Would be great, or, something else. And they can keep their crops and do whatever. And then, my property.
You're going to have a farm, hire someone to make the farm, and they can just keep it all?
Keep all the crops and all the profits for themselves.
What the fuck? This is actually crazier than you explained it.
It gets crazier and crazier the more you listen to it. It just does, man. It just does.
Like, I think Quartering's the first guy that you, PPP, don't need to gild the lily. In fact, you hold back and go, trust me.
Beyond. He's just beyond. He's beyond
Taxes will
parody.
get cut by, 10 grand a year or something like that. Like before we
10 grand a year.
He's going to save 10 grand a year in property. Now listen to this. And I just struggle to believe this, but maybe it's so. And I imagine there is a way to verify it based on Quartering's actual property. Like if you went in and, put it into the property tax calculator for the count, like you could figure it out.
Yeah.
But he's going to listen to what he says here.
By the way, someone in chat just went, oh, in rural areas, people do this. Yeah, but they don't say it on a live show publicly.
But he's always got some scheme that he's telling everybody about where he's like, we're going to write this off on taxes. We're going to write off
trees.
The orange tree orchard. We're going to write off my hair plugs on my taxes. I'm going to write off designer clothes on my taxes. And it's always like, but can you actually do this though? Like, what the
Now, remember, everything we're saying here is alleged in our opinion.
the property taxes on this property was $200 a year, or $300 a year. After we moved in, $14,500.
What?
Oh my
No way.
This is what he's claiming.
Wait,
The
that's a
property
lie.
tax went from 200 to 300 to immediately, as soon as he moved in, 14,500.
I'm doing
I
search
don't
on
believe that it was $300 a year for his property. So I just think once again, like he's lying out of his ass to play the victim and cry. Like,
that.
I don't know.
Okay, extremely unlikely in Wisconsin. Here's why. So there's like huge, it's unlikely. Yeah.
Did he build the entire property himself there? That's what some people are saying.
Mate.
So maybe it was that it was literally just a field and you were paying a couple $100 in tax, but then after you built the giant mansion on the property, it went up. But I don't know if it went up to $14,000. I don't know.
It's saying highly unlikely. The only way would be if there was a huge increase in property value plus a levy hike.
Here's the thing. It could be true, but the thing is with Jer, every time he gives a number, he fucking lies.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
He's
Exactly.
lying constantly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Every year. So like
That's a huge difference.
By the way, I swear someone told us that he was making $65K a week on YouTube. Remember? What's his like that fucking? I can't remember his name. Lyndon. He's like 50,000 a week, and he's like rustling up for like 10K a year. What?
I guess Dark Side Phil is saying that it's a Dark Souls 2 difficulty building his desk right now. That's tough. That's tough, Phil.
Yeah. So if we could farm at least 10 acres of it, you know, and get 10 acres, you'd probably save, $5 or $6 grand a year. And it's not even about saving it, which is great, but like not giving it to the city. Yeah, because I could definitely do like
$5-6 grand a year, the savings when you're a millionaire.
I thought it was $10,000 in savings.
Well, he has to pay the farmhand, right?
But the farmer is not going to work full time on your farm for $4,000
a year.
This is crazy, bro. It doesn't make like the amount of effort that's gonna have to go into all of this does not justify spending a few $1,000s on your property taxes. Like
Christmas tree farm. Yeah, but it's
the Christmas tree farm. But now we're talking about the Christmas tree farm. So this is Jeremy's final plan, the final solution for his problem, is that he's going to build a Christmas tree farm in his field. He's going to plant thousands of pine trees, which, by the way, there is like a massive amount of maintenance to that, and it takes like 7 years to harvest that. But it's like, Jared, it's like every week there's a new project, though, like the saltwater tank, the orange orchard,
the plane,
the RC track. Now we're talking about a Christmas tree farm. You know, like
Oh
he's
my
gonna spend
God.
like $100,000 to save $5,000, and you wonder why his business is in the disastrous place it's in right now.
Oh
He actually
man.
thinks he's gonna get a return on investment. We're gonna build a farm on this land, bish.
Right now today.
Yeah. It's cool.
So my wife would never let me be like a real farmer. I'd have to have like a
Okay, pause.
$200,000.
So he's pussy whipped. He's whipped. He's whipped by his wife alert. Whipped by his wife alert. His wife won't allow him to be a real farmer. Notice he always has to blame it on his wife. Like, that bitch wife of mine won't let me be a real farmer, won't let me be a real boy. So now I have to just do a stupid Christmas tree farm. But I wanted cows and chickens and turkeys. I wanted it all. My stupid wife's going to make me do a Christmas tree farm instead.
That's fucking wild.
Or heated building out
Yeah.
there. Like, I just couldn't.
Wait, he heated the fucking.
Okay, so he's talking about how he would have to build like a heated structure to house the animals and the crops, and that he was genuinely looking into building all of this so that he could have a farm, so that he could rezone it to pay less on his property taxes.
Oh my God.
This is so crazy, bro. Like these harebrained schemes that he comes up with. His life is like Ed, and Eddie. Like every week, it's like a new grift. It's a new scheme to try and get the jawbreakers.
Do it. I think a Christmas tree farm. I need to look into that.
There you go.
Ask my accountant about that.
What do you mean? Ask
What do you mean
your
you're going to ask your
accountant?
accountant? How is your accountant going to help you build the Christmas tree farm? And then it's like, bro, like, I don't, this is fucking crazy, dude.
This is
And
like.
by the way, he hasn't even talked to his accountant yet about the potential of the tax break if he gets it rezoned, but he already has this whole plan to build the Christmas tree farm. Okay.
But you know, the accountant, whenever he walks into the office, the accountant starts sweating like, oh,
Just
here
he's
we
like-
go. Fuck. What's it this time, Jer?
Maple trees also for sweetener. Yeah,
Maple tree.
I could do that.
Buddy, he's talking about starting a maple syrup factory. Like he's going to harvest sap from maple tree. Does he have any idea the amount of effort that's involved in that? He's got no fucking clue. Yeah, I could do that. Buddy, you couldn't even manage the fucking aquarium, dude. And you're telling us you're going to manage a maple tree farm now?
Oh. Oof.
Yeah. Chickens, no. I looked into chickens. Once my wife got involved, it's not happening.
She's like, we're not getting fucking
Look,
chickens,
we're
Jer.
not doing fucking chickens, Jeremy. I told you. Like, but ma'am, I want the chickens. No, Jer, absolutely not. Hard no. He just gets dominated by his wife on the daily, dude. It's like, aren't you see this millionaire king and you can't even put in a chicken coop? Holy.
Yeah, and chickens aren't that much work. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I've known people who've raised chickens. They're the easiest animal to raise.
I wanted to buy like a farm and a Fleet Farm chicken coop.
What?
She's like, well, you need a water heater and you need to heat the coop because it gets too cold in the winter.
Yeah,
and you need this,
Reality check. Reality check. Reality check for Jer. His wife just hits him with the, listen, stupid. None of this makes any sense at all. And let me lay out for you in 3 simple steps why this doesn't make sense. Just like, fine, I guess I'll just do a stupid Christmas tree farm then, you bitch.
Well, everyone, while this was happening, that's right, there is a new Steam release called The Ham Planet Farm.
Hambley's Farm.
It's a legitimate agricultural business. I swear to God. Latest drama. Your channel is dying. Time for a new business venture. So you could now start planting your trees. You see, and you spend money and it grows as your IRS suspicion grows. So you have to be very careful. And there we go. We lost 200 subs for ranting about a movie.
Gem VIP with a pack it up goes Christmas brand Christmas trees. There you go.
I'm a game developer, folks. IGN 8 out of 10. You really feel like a broke YouTuber.
My dad does with their chickens, mom and dad's chickens.
Yeah. Jeremy, you need to challenge Elad to a boxing match. He hates you. Oh, does he? I love that though. I love that people forget that
Who's Elad?
He's like he's kind of this nobody on Timcast who nobody really knows.
Oh.
And
wow, that was mean.
He just has to take shots at Timcast and all the people who work there. He's just nobody. Nobody really knows who he is. Well, you seem to know who he is, and you seem to be a little seething at the guy. I don't know him at all, but
very unattractive and out of shape. And people call Elad like the Temu Darkside Phil.
Pause! Wait, it's you, Jer. Wait, fat, unattractive Temu Darkside Phil. That's you, Quarter.
Wow.
Quarter Pounder just self-felded brutally, bro. Yeah, this guy's fat, unattractive, and he's like a discount Darkside Phil, always begging and scheming and grifting.
That's
sound like
Jeremy. Look in the mirror, you
Self-felt alert! Self-felt alert! Oh, buddy!
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I have people that have like a whole stream dedicated to obsessing over my every move.
There it is.
There it is. Is that us?
Buddy? Yeah,
Let's go.
I was talking about. He's just like, this Kino Casino. They're obsessed with me. Their whole stream is. It's like, Jeremy, we talk about tons of other people as well.
You're like 5% of our show.
But because he gets so mad about it, and I know it bothers him so much because he keeps telling us, we're not stopping anytime soon.
It's fun.
We're
having fun.
Guy.
We're not trying to like ruin his life. We're just watching him.
I'm trying to break his brain.
It's crazy.
I don't know why these people can't see that like I'm living rent free in their head, and it's not.
Well, we actually make money.
No, we're the ones living rent free in your head. You're seething about us right now on your show.
Let's get
you
some
brought
subs.
it up.
Let's get some subs,
buddy. Let's get some subs to make JRC.
Let's make rent right now.
Exactly, and own. Like everybody in chat's like, oh, they're epically roasting. I'm like, dude, look at their life.
My life is amazing. Like, I've never been so happy in my life.
To be real, my life has literally never been any better than it is right now. Ever.
It's incredible.
Look at your life, Chair. It's a mess, buddy. The business is collapsing. Your wife is about to leave you. Loveless marriage. It's cooked, but whoa, buddy.
Look at our life.
Tony Panther for 5 subs. Joey V1 for a sub. Tommy C's Cat for 5 subs. An Internet Loser for 5 subs. Butts the Ashtray Miner for a sub.
He can't even make a sub. A sub.
No, and I'm just like, man, this dude has been making hate videos about me for years, and he's got like 2,000 subscribers.
2,000?
You know,
this like undermining of us.
Not everybody who makes fun of the Quarter Planet only has 2,000 subs. By the way, we got Ziggy89 who gifted 50 subs. Woo! Suffolk Quarter Planet.
Thank you, Ziggy89. Yeah, big support. This whole thing's like, look at their lives. We're always laughing. Our views are spiking on YouTube like crazy.
a month vacation
and made a
buddy.
movie. It's fucking funny. We chilled out.
Like, I don't know. Life's pretty good, but
know?
we don't have a Christmas tree farm though.
True.
No orange orchard in Wisconsin. We're saltwater tankless. We don't have a collection of Rolexes yet or a Cybertruck. So those are the real markers of success in life.
Yeah.
It's useless consumeristic luxury goods
Not
that
saving
you
for the future, not investing, not any of that. No. Just spend it all.
We
every
got
penny.
It's a Me Him for 5
Let's go. It's a Me Him.
You Sneed USA for us. So we're plainless though. We're plainless.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your life even?
Work.
Yeah. Of Quartercast 24/7 millions and
he what is our life? Okay, fine, quartering. Yep.
So this super chat comes in, I think here. Let's have a look.
Omnipotent noble. The ideal queen. What is your life even? Yeah.
This is good.
Of Quartercast 24/7 millions and omnipotent noble. The ideal queen of streaming. She owns numerous
Jeremy's getting paranoid. He's getting paranoid.
He thinks
it's
a spell. Yeah.
He thinks it's a secret coded super chat that spells out Kino Casino
or something like that. Yeah.
Because they're living rent free in his mind.
Hang on.
I think I got it.
Hold on, shut down the dono.
Oh shit.
Because there's a couple of shows that do this, and then they're like, oh, see, we put a secret message in your
actually said something nice.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I think that's nice.
It was actually just a cringe Melanie Mac simp talking about how she was an omnipotent queen of the universe. It was brutal. But Jeremy actually thought it was a Kino Casino super chat because he's so paranoid about it now, which I think's just fucking Kino, buddy.
I'm so happy.
It's just so rent free now there, Jer.
On the idiots. With amazing courage.
3 times bigger. Yep, that's what I'm in. I'm in the savage size.
That's what you want.
Jeremy's. Did you hear that? Jeremy admitting that he's 3 times bigger than other people, and he wants to eat the savage size. He's fat. He eats me.
Today's kind of a rando show because
it's the Two Stooges on today.
Yeah, it's the Two Stooges.
But I did want to just put together a random show because Hannah Claire ghosted. It's just the Two Stooges, just the 2 jokers there because Hannah's not. Brutal.
I did want to give a shout out because I'm always forgetting. Quick shout out to Morgan and Morgan, I believe.
I'm not kidding.
Shout out to Morgan.
I'm not like that was not edited. This is, by the way, Jeremy's biggest sponsor, his daily sponsor, who he's admitting that he forgets to shout out all the time. They have a daily ad read that needs to be read, and Jeremy just forgets about it. And then just draws a complete brain fart for like 15 seconds there. Like, about who the sponsor of the show is. How do you forget who your sponsor is? Because Jer has like 27 different ad read sponsors going at once. PDF, debt, this, Morgan and Morgan injury lawyers, that. So he doesn't know what's going on.
Oregon for sponsoring the show. They've been a daily sponsor, and I'm really happy to have them, and I'm glad to have their support. Accident or injured in any. You should know how to protect your rights.
What happened? That was such a technical. No, that's him. It's a technical disaster.
Or injured in any. You should know how to protect your rights.
Oh my God. He
won't even do a live ad read for them. He just goes to the pre-recorded read. Look at him here, dude. This is a guy who needs that money. He really, really does. He needs that money. He's struggling and he's stressed, dude. So you better call these lawyers and get these ambulance chasers on your case if you slip and fall. or Jer's going homeless. He's going hungry, guys.
That's why I'm so glad to have this video sponsor Morgan & Morgan. When you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions of dollars. Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball offers. Just in the past couple of months,
This is the worst read.
Isn't it?
Like I would like, I don't even know. Like he's like, this is terrible. This is the worst.
I really believe that anyone's gonna see this and then be like, you know who I've got to call?
Yeah.
I've got a case. I'm gonna get to Morgan & Morgan. Like, there's not one piece of business that's been referred by Jeremy.
No,
ever.
How much are they paying an ad spot? You think what? $200? It can't be more than 200, right?
Morgan saw verdicts of $12 million in Florida, 34 times the highest insurance offer.
Prior results
do not guarantee a similar outcome, but you could receive millions and millions of dollars. Definitely, for sure.
26 million in Philadelphia, 40 times the highest insurance offer, and 6.8 million in New York, 25 times the highest insurance offer. There was some interesting controversy going on around this ice cream. I know that you're going to say this is gross, but
that's a genuine spot on the show. Now, guys, this is a big news story. There's some controversy about ice cream. He's fat. You're covering ice cream on your news show. Guys, there's a lot of controversy right now surrounding ice cream. Just me, like, it's ridiculous. But now he's like, this one here, Hannah Claire is away, so the cats will play. Jared's going to be really gross now because Hannah's not there. That's what he's going to say. Listen.
Hannah Claire's not here, so I know I can say it like,
okay, got it.
You know what? Like, this is kind of like gross of me to say, but like,
of you to say, you've said some crazy shit.
So he's like, listen, even for me, who's a disgusting pig who forces you women to listen to my insane diatribes of gross, creepy behavior, even for me, this one's out there, which it's actually not even.
He wasn't even jerking off. He was just watching porn. Like that to me is like
he's
worse.
Addicted.
Like he's just like I understand why guys watch porn. They watch porn to jerk off. This guy was like reading a Playboy for the articles in public. This is what inspired me to like tell my wife, like, I'm not gonna waste food. Organic.
I've never heard.
Did you hear him go? This is what inspired me to not waste food. I don't think you were wasting any food there, Jeremy. I don't think you needed any inspiration to stop wasting food. I think you've done a pretty good job shoveling it down in your lifetime just by looking at you, pal.
Have you heard a man so charismaless, so unfunny, like just condensed into the most boring
Oh, I know.
Like this guy, like you and I sat there like, what? Like reading Playboy for the articles? That joke was invented in 91, maybe even earlier. You know what I mean?
So what Jer is saying, just to translate, so there was, I guess, a news story where some guy was just sitting in the library watching porn.
Okay.
He wasn't even jerking off. He was just watching porn and he got busted. And Jeremy's like, what I'm really concerned about is he wasn't even jacking off.
You know?
What a great observation there, Jer. Fucking nailed it, buddy.
I can tell you as someone who buys it is twice or 3 times as expensive.
Okay, so here he's doing his flex that he buys the organic chicken. And it's 2 or 3 times more expensive than the peasant chicken that everyone else has to eat. But he also wants to tell us how poor he is, how we need to give him money. We really, really do. The property taxes are crushing him. He can't afford his watch, but he's got that organic chicken. And then he's going to start flexing on Melanie Mack about how she has to eat poor person food because he doesn't pay her enough to eat real people food. I'm serious.
By the way, we have someone on Twitter here for Tada. I like his videos actually saying, I want a 24-hour stream of you guys mocking the quartering, and I'm not even joking. You know what?
Let's
One
get
day,
some
next
subs
year,
for the 24
we
hours.
did 24
Buddy, there's
hours?
no way we could stay awake. We're going to have IVs of coffee brand coffee inserted into our arms to keep us awake.
Yeah.
For the quarter pounder 24-hour marathon.
Oh, that's amazing. And shout outs to Furtado. I like his videos a lot.
Regular chicken is.
But yeah, I did
Well, when
notice.
we're at AmFest, I'm going to take everyone out for one dinner.
Okay.
Guys, one dinner. Oh, the generosity, sire. One dinner. Oh, your majesty, how benevolent and gracious, king.
One
Thank you.
dinner.
One. Dinner. I'm going to take you out for one dinner. Now, mind
It gets worse, by the way.
Fundraiser, he talked about how everybody was going to have their per diem and their meals to be taken care of. Now, Jera has altered the deal. They're only getting one meal. But let's hear this. Let's hear him out here about the one meal.
Yo, this is actually fucking crazy.
Not order an appetizer. Entree only at your one dinner.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should.
But when the waitress is like, so any appetizers? Like he looks around the table with his eyes wide.
For the table,
He's like,
he just goes.
He starts hitting the bottom of the table. He starts hitting the bottom like, no.
We should go to that pizza place because.
Listen to this.
For one dinner.
Okay.
Well, I think we should go to that pizza place because Hannah Claire's like, my pizza.
Pause. Like, cheaper brokey alert. So because he's going to punish Hannah Claire, in order to punish Hannah Claire, he's only going to take them to a pizza restaurant.
Oh.
Like, what the f***? Sorry, Hannah Claire. Because of you, we're not going to go to the fancy restaurant. We're going for a pizza.
Yeah, Comet Ping Pong.
Softball, Hannah Claire. But now listen to listen to his plans though for Mel.
Okay.
Because he has an additional plan for Mel.
Wow.
But
I
then
think that place looked great.
Yeah, it looked great. But then we can pick like a steak place for you. And then
wait. So he's gonna punish.
Did you
Hannah?
hear that? Yes. So Hannah Claire only gets to eat pizza.
No.
So there's gonna be a group dinner with Hannah, Claire, and Luke where they're forced to eat like at Cece's Pizza. Meanwhile, there's a second date where it's just Jeremy and Melanie Mac alone. Nothing at all strange about this. That's going to take place at a fancy steakhouse.
Wait, what?
Yeah, did you hear
Yeah, no, I
shit?
heard that, but I'm saying what? Like, why? This is
He's gonna
crazy.
Get that Melanie Mac puss.
Oh my
He
god.
wants to get in Melanie Mac.
This is gonna end with a Me Too, bro. I'm telling you right now.
It should. At this point, I don't know what to say. Like, this is crazy.
like, I'm not going to require everyone like eat their meals with me. I think that'd be kind of weird. I'll be able to judge the like fancy steaks, and Melanie will be able to judge the Walmart steaks.
Exactly.
I know she'd be.
What a fucking piece of shit.
He's such a piece of shit. He's like,
brutal.
so I know that you're just a dirty, filthy poor, Melanie. I don't barely pay you anything enough to survive, and you're scrounging, having to eat the Walmart steaks. Well, I, the rich king that I am, eat the fancy AAA certified Angus. Okay, so you can judge the poor people steaks as I dangle your job above your head on whether or not you give me a suck job after the steakhouse. And I'll just continue to be the rich king I am. Like, this guy's such a piece of shit, dude. Like, he's the worst.
He's actually fucked, bro. This is fucked.
Buying those Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
she just does not buy USDA Prime meat.
Wasn't he crying about the USD Prime last month?
Yeah, he was crying about how he couldn't afford it. But now, of course, he eats it for every meal. And he's a connoisseur and a man of culture and sophistication and wealth. Melanie is nothing but a peasant. He's going to give her a life she never knew. She's going to be swept off her feet by the quarter planet. And then she's going to give him a sucky after the steakhouse.
Yeah.
That's the current plan for AmFest.
It's me and him in chat goes, now if you give me some feet pics, maybe you'll get the good cut of USD Prime meat.
I just I buy cheap food. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
there's
she's
nothing
so
wrong with it.
cheap.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
Imagine he just yelled, "You're
Melody-
poor."
You're poor. It's like, but you're her employer, and like she's telling everybody that she can barely afford food and she has to eat the cheap garbage. And Jeremy's like celebrating and laughing about this as though it doesn't make him look like a miser Scrooge figure of like greed, you know?
Fellas, just so you know, she's a cheap date. So actually, we'll go to see if they have like a Ponderosa or like check out Durant's for steak
He's
and
gonna force her to go to Ponderosa. And he's like, listen, you guys don't deserve the steakhouse now. I think we're just gonna take you to Ponderosa.
What's Ponderosa?
You don't want to. Ponderosa is like this low level shitty buffet. I think it was covered on every day is Saturday.
Probably.
There's only probably like 5 or 6 fucking Ponderosas left. It's like a step up from Shoney's or maybe a step below fucking Shoney's. Like it's grimy, but they had this like buffet deal where if you paid $2 more, you would get a steak with it. But the steak was like the grimiest fucking steak there could be.
Oh,
Phoenix. Durant's.
Okay, so now the
Okay.
stream turns into them asking for recommendations on what steakhouse they should go on their date to. And like this went on for like 15 or 20 minutes with Quartering like going through various suggestions as to what steakhouse he should take Mel to. This was the content because Hannah Claire was away and couldn't do show prep.
Is it Kevin Durant's restaurant? Because he was on the Suns.
Good one.
yeah.
Home run there by Jer.
Let's see. Oh, I love it. It looks like a shithole. That's what I want.
Excellent.
It looks like a shithole.
I want the worst
Yeah,
place.
That's what I want, guys. Yeah, no,
The
for sure.
cheapest.
It's a shithole, and that's actually where he ends up agreeing to take Mel.
Where Ponderosa?
No, the shitty steakhouse that
Okay.
looked terrible. He's like, that's
So-
the one for you.
So imagine your boss makes you fly out, take a week of your life to be in this no like viewership podcast, and he brings you to the shittiest fucking steakhouse. They have like,
And then he expects feet pics afterwards.
Woo!
Like, whoa, buddy.
yeah.
What you want for like last day? Speaking of, it was for the Trump cookbooks.
Oh.
So I marked him down another $10 because we have.
No, he couldn't sell the Trump cookbook, so he's had to discount them a further $10 because he needs to move these before Saturday, before his wife goes into surgery and can't ship them out. So he's desperate to sell these cookbooks, man. He's like, look,
Do we buy
I'm
one?
practically giving them away. No, I'm not buying this show. Oh, we got Hannah Clareston with a pack it up saying, imagine what Jeremy says to Melanie off air.
I don't even want to imagine that.
What I'm more fascinated by is the conversations between Melanie and Hannah. I long to read the DMs between them as I'm just dunking on Jeremy for being a bum. That's what I want to see.
Like 75 left.
Okay.
If you go to thequartering.com/shop,
Okay.
75 left. How
You're
long has
not
he had?
selling
He's had these for
those.
3 years. These cookbooks are from like the first election from 2020.
it's about 200 recipes, full color, and each recipe is also
Full color. Oh, like, you know what I mean?
Guys, like, it's like a real value point that the cookbook's in color. Like, I'd hope so. I'd hope so.
hilarious meme. It's a perfect Christmas gift, and it supports the
Hilarious
show.
meme.
And today's the last day you can get them.
Wait. Today's
So
the
he's
last
trying
day.
to create, this sense of urgency and like fear of missing out that this will be the last day you can get it. I assure you,
I'm going to
you will
check
be
the
able to
website.
get- Maybe he finally took it down and gave up and
Quartering
threw the books in the garbage. I
store.
hope he did. I hope he did.
What's this? Okay, there it is. Quartering
We
shop.
got Bullshit Bob for a sub.
Oh my
Big
God.
smelly hole. Resubscribe. Is it still up on the site? Tell me it's not.
He's changed the value prop, bro. You won't believe this.
Oh, let's have a look.
All 3 cookbooks now
Oh no,
are $60 off.
He's trying anything and everything. So it turns out that this was not, in fact, the last day to buy the books at all.
In fact,
That
if you
was
waited a day,
it would actually be discounted even more.
Oh, fuck.
I moved the 200-pound box, no problem. And
What?
then I have some trash in my hand. I'm like, I want to throw the trash
200-pound box? He'd break his back. What is he talking about?
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
in the
This is
recycling bin
funny,
quick.
though.
I was wearing
I'm
those
not
running
buying
shoes.
them.
They are not good for snow. And like I will get out there, I just like full ass over tea kettle. And I was like, oh.
Melanie laughed at him.
Yeah.
My New Year's
Melanie laughed
parties.
at him. By the way, Jeremy says that he has that on his home video recording system, like his security system, his Ring doorbell. Jer, please release the footage of you falling in the snow. We'll take a month off of A-logging. Jer,
Yes.
just put out the tape of you falling in the snow, and we'll take at least a week off of making fun of you for sure, bro. Come on. It's a good value.
I love how like everyone, you know, like ever since we've been A-logging this guy, everyone's like breathing a sigh of relief, like fucking finally.
Like, thank God, finally somebody soldiered through this boredom to give him the felting that he deserves.
You know, I became known for them. We had a large group of people over.
Listen
like,
to this.
One of the rules was
So now
like, we don't
he
do it
became known for his house parties, like his New Year's Eve house party. This is
Okay.
what he's claiming. Okay.
Okay.
anymore because nobody would help out and it got to be too much work.
Okay,
what?
so Jeremy has the belief that if he hosts a house party, it's the responsibility of everyone else to
guests.
make it happen, and the guests need to volunteer to set it up.
And clean.
That's not really how it works at all, Jeremy.
No
you
one
fucking
helped
douchebag.
clean.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
buddy. Like,
crazy. So you have to help out to use the RV track.
yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
help out
the
to be
RC
at the
track.
party. The RC track. You have to fucking help out for the party. This guy, so he really just like hands someone the broom. All right, chop, chop.
But doesn't
What?
he have enough money to hire help to do everything?
Yeah.
I guess not.
Well, he
I
has
guess
to.
not. He's broke.
Oh my god! Wow, we got to
Wait, was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Was that the very last thing?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're on to Quartering has decided once again, this is his favorite thing to do. He makes these Trojan horse videos where it's supposed to be you're learning the news, something that's going on in the world to keep informed on what's happening. But what it actually is a thinly veiled disguise for Quartering to beg you about how badly his channel is doing and to beg you to buy his coffee. So we have another one of these. The frequency of these is increasing. It's almost we're getting like at least one or two of these a week now, as opposed to it was like once every couple months before. So let's have a look at Jared's most recent crisis sneak bag video.
Okay.
All bad. You know, I haven't seen this to be true in my long form videos. In fact, I've seen some very old videos take off again for no.
Okay, could you transcribe what the fuck he's like? This mush.
So
mouth
this is
bullshit.
actually the video. Like this is the unedited, unaltered video that Jeremy put out.
It's not live.
It just starts like that. Okay, Jeremy is now taking his live streams
no.
and he's clipping them
No.
and putting them out as videos now. Because this is how desperate and lazy he is, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. So that's why there's no actual intro or anything like that.
What?
Jeremy is now recycling his live stream videos.
I thought he
as
had a
clips.
live stream channel.
Well,
Like, that's
remember
clips.
though, he was Well, he doesn't care. So remember though how he told us he was going to start doing deep dives and he hired the researcher.
Yeah.
And these were going to be high quality videos. Somehow the slop has gotten even sloppier. And now we're getting live stream clips as the videos.
How is this real?
No reason. I can't say that that really has happened for me, but
Okay, wait, let me restart this. I gotta fucking focus.
you know, I haven't seen this to be true in my long form videos. In fact, I've seen some very old videos take off again for no reason.
Okay.
I can't say that that really has happened for me, but
Well, why? Okay, what he said was, if in case you missed
He
it.
goes, I can't say that that's happened for me.
Well,
So none of Jeremy's videos are evergreen. They all age like milk.
Yes,
And no one ever
exactly.
goes back to them and watches them because they suck and are irrelevant as soon as they're made, basically.
okay, but that's your top. Okay, your genre is current news. What's hot today, right? They're not going to be evergreen. You can't watch a week-old video because the news cycle has already passed. Of course, that wouldn't
Yes.
happen to him.
Well, but there's no actual entertainment to them. There's nothing funny about them. There's nothing that would make anyone want to go back to them. Whereas I would say, not to toot our own horn too much, but our clips, actually, you could go back and watch them a year later or 2 years later.
Yeah.
Because there's actually something added to it rather than just reading the fucking news.
Yeah. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 videos every once in a while will be like a timely event, but it's very rare now. Like, honestly, you could actually watch our RTU playlist, 150 videos from start to finish, and it's still Kino.
this is bad. And
So, okay, what is he talking about? About the failure of YouTube and everyone's losing money and stuff, right? It's all tanking.
Yes.
It's all good. All right, cool.
Yes, it's
The
over.
5th video on this he's made this week. Holy shit.
I think it's important that we have this kind of data, and you can either complain about it or you can decide you want to be an AI slop channel.
Or you can make
What?
good content that actually makes
Or-
money and views.
Or you could stop crying and seething while still making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't even know what to say. Like, he's still getting 9 million views a month, which is not bad. You know, it's
Yeah.
not the end of the world, but he believes that he's entitled to live a multi-million-dollar a year income lifestyle forever for the rest of his life by pumping out 5 slop videos a week. And then he's crying about AI slop because they took his slop job. It's crazy.
Hey, look who's in chat. Look at pin a message.
It's the return of the mac and cheese. Saying, I will never
Yes.
stop A-logging quartering. Now, he was claiming to be the real return of the mac and cheese, but I'm not sure if he is because
If
I
he-
didn't see that
Okay.
confirmed by the poster on Kiwi Farms, but who knows?
Big shout outs though.
I don't think I want to be an AI slop channel, boys.
Wait, you gave up on the AI slop channel idea already within like
We
4 days?
already gave up within just a matter of days. It's not where it's too much effort. Like, apparently it's too much effort for quartering to do it, but everyone who does it is also a lazy person bum.
Willing to, you know, go down like Captain Jack Sparrow as I sail into hopefully
He's
safe
going
harbor.
down with the ship.
down.
He's going down with the ship, buddy.
Buddy.
It's sinking. Suffer Jeremy Hambly, bitch.
as the boat sinks. I've been doing
I gotta hear that again. I'm sorry.
into hopefully a safe harbor as the boat sinks.
Why does the bottom still say 0
I
seconds?
don't know. That's bothering me.
Yeah, what the fuck is happening?
I've been doing this too long, 15 years almost.
Yeah, I'd
15
say you
years.
should have went out of business years and years ago.
Yeah.
This guy's like the dark side Phil, apparently. My 15-year begging career.
And I just don't want to be an AI slop creator. And so when it finally does end,
I like how his only choices are it ends or start using AI. Like, there's no
But
like,
he's tried using AI and failed. This is the thing. So he's not even smart enough to be an AI slop creator. So it's over for Jeremy. He's finished. He's a
oh
bum.
my god.
when the ride finally does end.
The ride's gonna end?
The ride is coming to an end, everybody. Woohoo! Let's go!
Oh my.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. Yeah, come on, celebration.
Buddy, oh my God, this is incredible. Someone said the ride never ends, Jer.
It's going to be okay. And this data kind of confirms it. You know, I used to get 5-10 million views a month.
Wait.
I used to get all
I used to be good.
On shorts.
No.
And
Do you know, I swear to God, you know what I was thinking about fucking yesterday? I guarantee you, Brie Larson has watched our channel and been like,
No.
yeah, fuck yeah. Like, I guarantee Brie Larson has been
I
like
would love
waiting
to see that
for
be
this
the
day,
case.
you know?
Yeah. the
Remember, she was
downfall
so
this year.
mad. She would like scream about quartering like years ago. I guarantee you, she's watched one of our videos and been like, thank you. Thank you.
wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to like, you know, pay one of my video creators or something like that.
Wait, what? Hang on.
It's enough to like
So now
get
he's blaming the decline of his shorts for why he had to fire a bunch of people.
What?
Then why weren't you doing the shorts, bro? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
5-10 million views a month on shorts. And it wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough to like,
Yeah, 5-10 million views on shorts is like $1. Like it's nothing.
you know, pay
Yeah.
one of my video
It didn't
creators
generate.
or something.
That's a lie. It didn't generate anywhere near that revenue. And
Yeah.
if it did, you would still be doing it.
Well-
it obviously failed, Jer.
Well, and also the point of shorts is it's supposed to blow up your main content. So then that makes the ad revenue and your subs and all that stuff, right?
like that. You know, and this between massive demonetization, 21.5 million YouTube channels being deleted. It's a rough time to be a creator out there. And now we have data to back it
It's
up.
rough. It's a rough time, guys. And now we have the data to help me cope about it. I'm not alone. I'm not alone, guys, in my suffering. Everyone else is suffering too.
Wait a second. 21 million channels have been deleted, right? But not yours. Millions of channels have been demonetized. Like this is a disaster.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Interesting, you might call it, or scary or shocking or complaining about what's going on with video content across multiple platforms.
Look at how dejected he is. Like he's so sad. You can tell he's like so defeated. He's like hanging his head in shame and shit. But the way his head is moving around like that too is wild. Like just hold your fucking head straight and talk there, Jer. Whoa.
By the way, I keep hearing about this. Like, you might notice out there, everyone's losing views. Everyone that I watch has millions, and you know they're getting tons of views and live streams and support and donations. Like, what is he talking? Who is he talking about?
Love him or hate him, some people think he's actually the Antichrist. Mr. Beast.
He has to get that in. Some people are saying he molts children
Yeah.
anyway. Like what is some people are saying he's the Antichrist anyway. Like, okay.
Oh, he's talking about Tim Pool. That's who he's mentioning.
Retention director, a guy that actually is inside of Google Analytics and YouTube, has just revealed the real reason platforms like YouTube
Quartering's channels
have
okay.
completely changed in the past couple of months. Now, I've talked about this. Everyone's talked about this. No one cares. Yes.
So he admits that nobody cares, that no one wants to watch this video, but he's going to make it anyway and force you to listen to him cry about it again.
No one cares. But here we are.
Woo! Read alert! Read alert!
Spit it out,
Read
Jay.
alert!
Holy shit, dude.
YouTube revenue's down like 50%. Yes, I had to do layoffs. No,
Yes, I had to do layoffs. The way he looked at it, he's like, yeah, I had to do layoffs, guys.
Layoffs.
I had to fire everybody.
Oh, yeah, layoffs for a fucking show that requires one person. You don't even need anyone to help you on this.
I know.
It should be like the easiest fucking thing in the world, dude.
It is
Oh,
the
nobody-
easiest thing in the world.
He cares. I get it. YouTube viewers don't care about, YouTubers' money woes because they
Yes,
shouldn't.
Exactly. Nobody cares when a YouTuber isn't making money.
Exactly.
You're lucky to fucking make money in the first place. Guys, my revenue is down. I'm only making $1 million this year.
I'm only
But he's
making
gonna cry.
$60K this month.
Even though he knows no one cares
Yeah.
or has any sympathy for him, he's doing it anyhow. Okay.
Look, I would have pure infinite more sympathy if he didn't talk about his Rolex fucking collection last
That's
month.
the thing. By the way, we got Strong Like Bull with a really good point. Why isn't ever the Ham Planet's fault for the decline? Lack of accountability leads to the content creator's demise every time. He's fat. So true. So true.
We are extraordinarily lucky to do this job.
Yeah.
And, making a little bit less to do
so
it.
defeated.
I don't expect people to cry over that. But this is
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he does. But he does. And he expects you to pull out your wallet and give him the support. That's
Holy.
okay.
actually pretty interesting from Mr. Beast's.
Can we
Retention.
find one day for the future Coach Red Pill versus the Quartering
We'll have
about
to.
who has more millions?
That was wild. That
Yeah.
might be a Friday. That might be a Friday.
Maybe, right?
Director, and I want to go through this thread. So it blows a lid on why YouTube views are dropping off for everyone.
Okay, let's
The
hear it.
short answer is they're trying to be TikTok. Only recent views even count. Older content gets memory hold in the algorithm. Well, that's
This is not true. Like, I swear to God, guys, we're not lying. Like, I swear I see analytics. This is not how it works.
not exactly surprising. That's
I
for
see.
me.
So maybe they're saying like older videos aren't pushed as much and only newer videos are pushed more. Okay, well then make more videos. It's like
But
the
that
Phil
doesn't
response.
make any different. Quartering never got any views on his old content anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
True.
No one ever watched his legacy content. No one went back 5 years to watch his Magic the Gathering shit. Come on.
No.
Come on.
And by the way, I watched a ton of videos on YouTube, and a lot of them are like a year old. They'll be recommended, like Final Fantasy breakdown, whatever the fuck. Like, I watch all these essay videos, and I'm recommended videos from like 4 years ago sometimes. And you're like, whoa, this is an old video. What is he talking about?
About what I expected. Okay. Important thread. The YouTube algorithm actually did change for the worse, including data. I've been thinking about a lot whether or should not address this publicly.
He can't
I've already-
read.
Yeah.
He can't read.
Buddy, this is a
His brain's broken.
Okay.
Talk to people within YouTube, but I don't believe a word of a single person, meaning me will be
I
enough.
said Final Fantasy videos. This was an SA video. Did I say? Did I fuck up?
buddy.
Did I fuck up how I said that? Final Fantasy videos? What did I say? Wow, I'm watching
Not
SA
good, buddy.
videos, folks.
To encourage change, not at least any kind of quick change. Well, let me tell you this. A lot of, like I mentioned earlier, like, ha ha ha, YouTuber making less money, we don't care. Like,
Yes.
speaking of which,
Yes, very
Yeah.
funny. Ha
Yes. Speaking of which, so it goes immediately from look, I've had to lay people off. I'm making less money, guys. I don't expect you to feel bad for me, but here's how you can help. You can buy the coffee brand coffee.
There's no
Like,
way you could make enough that. Like, that's just like a vanity.
No.
Like,
Come
if we sold
on.
T-shirts, it'd be like, oh, for this month we're selling T-shirt. It wouldn't be like, we have to sell this or we're fucking done. It'd be like, oh, it's for fun. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
you could help by getting your Christmas gifts from Coffee Brand Coffee, coffeebrandcoffee.com.
Wait, let me see these fucking prices. One sec.
Which
No, not
You could
the
help by
coffee brand coffee.
$99
for 8 coffees? No, stop.
8 coffees.
8 cups of coffee, 2 cups of hot chocolate, and 2 chocolate bars is $99
There's no way.
The 12 days of coffee. Rip off alert.
There's no way.
Rip off alert.
For 99? There's no way.
Rip off. It says 8 coffees. It doesn't say 8 bags of coffee.
Hang on.
It says 8 coffees.
Brand coffee.
There's no way. It has to be 8 bags of coffee.
I'm searching right now. There's no fucking way.
The real ripoff. There's no freeze-dried strawberries this time.
You know?
What a scam, buddy.
Okay, it's just a pre-order. Getting all these pop-ups.
What is and more?
Oh my God.
What does and more mean?
Ash! Buddy,
Yeah.
This is crazy. Here's how it works. Okay, you ready for this? This is crazy. This is worse than I expected. So you buy the coffee, right? And it's like an advent calendar, and you open it, and it's got the cake.
Oh my God!
inside.
No, it's a fucking scam, dude. 8 cups of coffee for $100?
And you don't even know if it's coffee. It's like it might be hot chocolate.
You're getting 8 cups of coffee and 2 hot chocolates. So you're paying about $10 per cup of coffee. Not even Starbucks charges that.
Oh man.
But you get 2 pieces of chocolate also.
Oh.
Then there's the holiday gift box. You get 1 bag of medium roast coffee.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered coffee beans, peppermint bark,
What?
caramel hot cocoa mix, the coffee scoop, and a mystery gift for $79.99. Well, that sounds like a lot better value than the Advent calendar, but it's still $79
for 1 bag of coffee, and look how small these are. That's like,
bro, this is like a rip-off and a half. And then this Kona one, you get 1 bag of coffee for $75, but it's not even a full size. It's a 7 ounce.
What?
But it's the Kona coffee.
The 7 ounce, and that's how big the snacks are? What is it? A snack for ants?
Quartering such a fucking rip-off, he couldn't even do a 24 or 25-day Advent calendar. He did it half, where it's only a 12-day Advent calendar, but still had the balls to charge a full $100.
Oh my God. And for the roaster's choice, you're paying $25
So that's like 30 something Canadian dollars
for 1 coffee bag. And by the way,
curated by Jer, though.
It's randomized. So you don't even know what you're getting. It's like whatever is just.
Buddy, no, I'll tell you what you're getting. I'll tell you what you're getting. You're getting the expired, stale, dirty fucking back coffee that he hasn't cleared out. So whatever like the worst selling coffee was for the last 3 months, like the rotten coffee ground, that's what you're getting in the roaster's choice.
Hi there.
We got
I'm
Kino
Jordan.
Man for 2,000 kicks.
Wow.
He says the ingredients in all of his snacks are total slop too. He's trying to poison his fans.
Getting your Christmas gifts from Coffee Brand Coffee.
Oh,
coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code Holiday10 will save 10%.
Promo code, he just said. Listen to this again.
Brand Coffee. Coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code Holiday.
Promo
Read alert. Read alert.
Slow down.
It's a promo code. Promo code.
Promo code alert. Promo code. What
There's always a promo, by the way. I've never seen it not be a promo code. It's just like pretending like it's actually a deal when there's always a 10% off option.
10 will save 10%. We have our brand new refreshed Advent calendar with 20 delicious surprises, plus a K-Cup adapter in there if you don't have a K-Cup machine for our ground coffee.
What is he saying?
So it has a K-Cup adapter in case you don't have a K-Cup machine. Why would you buy it if you don't have a K-Cup machine?
Yeah. Wait,
Like, what is it?
the
Like you
adapter?
an adapter? So like if you have a drip coffee
You put
setup,
it inside the drip coffee
I
machine.
don't
Wait.
know. How does this work? How does this work? I'm sure we're in ignorance, but I genuinely don't understand how you have a K-cup adapter. Like, does a K-cup machine come with this? That would explain the pricing, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a sticker of Jared. Look at how defeated and sad he looks there,
I
bro.
think we got a similar one, to be real.
Oh,
Look, it's right there. It's right there. See? Right there.
Yeah,
Bell,
it
yeah.
is.
Price plus a K-cup adapter in there if you don't have a K-cup machine for our ground coffee. We have our holiday gift box all refreshed for 2025 and a 100% Kona peppermint bark and the golden scooper all available for Christmas.
Scooper. Are we really getting solid gold? The solid gold. I guarantee you, it's not even gold plated. It's like spray painted fucking gold.
You get poisoning. You get poisoning from stirring your coffee with that.
Golden fucking poop scoop for Jared. Come on, man.
Kona peppermint bark and the golden scooper all available for Christmas. Pick them up. Coffeebrandcoffee.com. Go to Christmas gifts. Save your local YouTuber, but
save your local YouTuber. This is insane.
Wait.
In the arms of an angel, Jer will cry. Those of you who don't know, the YouTube AdSense problem has changed slightly. YouTubers are suggesting their views might be down 5, even 10%. Because as a result, they're no longer able to afford Rolex watches. Do what you can to help Jeremy get his next Rolex watch.
He acts like he's a
your
vet.
local YouTuber today. No, seriously.
He acts like he's a veteran. He's like,
find it in your heart. You too can save a bum for as little as $20 per 7-ounce package of Coffee Brand coffee.
I have noticed this for a long time. YouTubers are talking about it privately. We know that viewers
privately. You can't stop hearing about a couple of YouTubers talking about this.
Jeremy keeps talking about it day after day, video after video, stream after stream. Like, this is crazy.
It's all you hear about from Jer.
Don't really care. We can't put out videos complaining about making less money. But there is a real reason that it's happening, and now we know. Before I begin,
not that your genre is
sucks.
tired. You suck.
You have nothing interesting or funny to say at all. It couldn't be that though. No,
not at all.
A direct note to all my friends at YouTube. I truly respect what you've been doing in the past year, and I know you'll take this problem seriously. But I'm also aware that you'll often have your hands tied, and there isn't much you can personally do. I won't reveal.
I'm going to apologize to anyone just listening. You know, you're at work or something, or playing games.
Man.
They have no idea what he's saying. Like,
World Cream here in chat just goes, he's drunk, isn't he?
Yeah, this is a drunk person.
He's on pills.
Yeah.
Something.
He's a bobblehead, eh?
Question mark.
Drugs? Question mark.
Information that people can't find out by themselves. Let's begin.
Like a bobblehead.
A few months ago, creators of all sizes noticed a significant change in the overall performance of their channels. I can confirm this. Usually
not
this is related to
everyone had this problem. Like
I saw a big change, but it was like going up in more subs and money and views and recommendations. Yes.
Overall behavior of audiences. However, this one felt different. It wasn't just one or two channels. It was every single channel I was working with and more. These are channels that pull in 100 million to 1 billion views per month.
Listen, if you get a billion views a month and you're crying,
you know, like
shut the
1
fuck
billion
up.
views in a month. Would we ever have to do anything again?
No, you can retire the next month.
What's a billion views on YouTube worth? It's a lot of money.
If it's 30-minute videos,
1 billion views.
Probably over 4 million a month, probably, or more.
Right.
Oh, hey guys, you feel bad for YouTubers yet?
Times. feel like I should.
I think that people actually love to watch YouTubers fail. This is like an excitement. Like,
Yes.
what? They're losing money? This is awesome. You know what I mean?
Follow this guy. At first, I was like, all right, let's find out where we're going wrong. Maybe we're missing something. However, after weeks and months of no answers were found, this is very frustrating. Not only for myself, but also...
It's just like, it's a guy who's just tripping, you know, like constantly tripping. Like, whoa.
So for the creators who are relying on these answers to maintain their channel, businesses, and livelihood. But that's what made the breakthrough.
Not my livelihood. My livelihood is under attack. Ah!
How much Rolexes do you need?
A way of looking at data that we had missed. You see, this entire time we were analyzing the channel as a whole, new and old videos combined. However, we weren't focused on isolating older content, specifically content with a published date older than 1 month. Now, I don't consider videos that are a month old as being old.
Oh my God.
Oh,
fuck,
man.
man.
Oh,
It's like
bro,
fucking
it's
torture.
So hard for him to just speak. Like, this is the worst path for him to have went into for a career.
Yeah.
Being a public presenter when he can't fucking read or enunciate for shit.
Yeah. Sloppy, man.
Especially if you're a channel that creates evergreen content.
Okay.
You know,
Isn't
I cover news.
Okay.
So in my case, a video that's maybe a month old, you know, I still, let's say like 10-15% of my videos evergreen,
Doubt
you know,
it.
dunking on stupid
that's
shit.
what I like. Yeah. About 10% are evergreen, my fucking ass.
Yeah. Let's hear about Brie Larson in 2026.
No one's going back to watch the Brie Larson videos, the Trigglypuff videos, the Anita Sarkeesian videos. No one's going back and watching that shit 7 years later. No one.
Yeah.
W's or, you know, entitled women or this, that. But there are stuff that's like, you know, breaking news that won't really be breaking next month. For example, I put out a video about, you know, a Fauci reveal today that
The Fauci.
Sounds riveting.
Is this still happening?
Anthony Fauci in 2025.
In December of 2025. What?
Right.
Is Fauci even still alive? I thought he died last year.
He is alive, but I don't think he has any position of authority anymore.
probably won't be that relevant in a year, or maybe it will. This is where for the first time we noticed something unusual. We saw a complete crash in short form views on older content less than 1 month.
Who
What we found
cares?
was that somewhere in the middle of September,
This is like weapons grade industrial copium. Like, you have fucking scientists working in the laboratory, chemistry fucking lab. Like, sir, how do we invent the ultimate copium gas, sir, for quartering to huff? Sir, but we got to figure out the equations. The ratios are just perfect. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Like, what are we doing here?
had pushed a significant change to their short form algorithm, which impacted nearly every short form
God.
creator.
Get a summary? I don't know what's happening.
But you're not a short form creator, Jer. Honestly, skip ahead like 10 seconds.
No, I love this.
Across the platform.
Man.
Why is this a problem? Because it affects every creator we all care about.
Yeah.
It didn't matter
No,
if you're a
it doesn't.
small creator or one of the top 10 creators. We haven't found any people who were spared. I'll leave this brief explanation at the bottom so you can check your own channel. And these
like
weren't
they
just
were put to
entertainment or
the
educational
sword.
creators.
Yeah. I'm pretty
They
sure
were executed.
like how's Markiplier do? You know, like let me find some
Find
like
out.
normie.
He's probably down.
Yeah, he's probably fucking.
We're out of touch as to what the hot things are. That Markiplier, that was like 20 years ago, man.
Well, Markiplier went from, you know, he's from 15 million to 12
Look at
million.
it. Let's see
A week?
Asmongold's analytics.
Asmongold.
Let's see Asmongold's. Is it going down or is it going up?
Well, he makes approximately $500,000 a month on YouTube.
Asmongold.
It's been holding strong since March. He had a big spike before that. It was actually down before. He's actually higher up now, actually.
Oh, okay. So quartering's just totally full of shit.
Yeah.
And the people who actually are making content people want to watch are still doing well. Okay.
If I made $500,000 a month, bro, I would just hire Indians to make video.
Why would you
games.
hire with
Make
that
video
amount of
games.
money? We could hire white
Asians,
people.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would make like games based on all the lolcows and release them for free. And I would like, I don't know, buy billboards of our show everywhere around the world. Like I would go crazy. I'd lose all the money in a year.
It was both. We found that YouTube seems to have implemented a change that strongly prioritized content uploaded in the last 28 days.
Well, haven't they always done that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, just by the nature of how things work, new content is always going to be promoted more because it shows up in your subscription feed. Like,
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Exactly.
Does this impact have? Why do I believe this is something that should be brought to light? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you that this is going to incentivize AI slop.
They've actually already started.
My God.
They've already started like doing demonetization for AI people. They've made a whole fucking article about this, by the way.
By the way, he's presenting as like verified fact news, just some random guy on Twitter's really long, boring tweet.
Yeah.
This is his content.
Undoubtedly, we're going to see a massive influx.
Mr. Beast is crying about
It's
views.
just a total clickbait of Mr. Beast. By the way, Mr. Beast actually came out and admitted he's been making shitty videos lately and said he wants to improve. So
yeah, he did. He's like, listen.
Even Mr. Beast is taking accountability.
Oh, Mr. Beast only making 12 million a month. What a fucking loser.
Of AI
His channel's
garbage.
under attack. His livelihood.
Because they're just going to keep uploading and re-uploading the same videos over and over again.
That's what
the first
you
impact,
do.
we're seeing a shift away from quality to quantity. Often creators live
That's
off
what
revenue
Jeremy does. That's what Jeremy does.
Yes.
None of it's quality. It's all quantity. 5 slop Twitter readings a day. He doesn't even read the news now. He just reads Twitter. Here's your 5 tweets today, sir.
5 tweets.
There you go. Put the tweets in the fucking bag there, Jer.
Oh my God, you spit. You're right. It's all tweets now by Grums and Mr. Beast
Oh,
employees.
gosh. Did you hear what Grums said? Like, no one gives a fuck what Grums had to say.
Not just AdSense, but from these bigger content pieces. A strong portion of this revenue comes from their back catalog, meaning older content. With this change, you're increasing the importance of high volume uploads in the first 30 days.
But that's what Jeremy does. So this isn't even an excuse for Jeremy.
Mhm.
What the algorithm is changing to prioritize is exactly what Jeremy does.
Yeah.
High volume uploads. All his views come within the first 30 days, realistically within the first 3 days. Let's be real. So this isn't why your channel is failing, Jeremy. Sorry. It's just not.
I do believe is happening, which I do believe is happening and why this change is what we're going through. I believe there are 2 reasons why YouTube is pushing this change.
Man.
First, to hit certain targets with shorts. Plain and simple, I don't believe that this is what is best for the creator type of
Wait
play.
a second.
It feels
Okay, who gives a
Wait,
fuck?
this
Like,
is not even like facts. This is what I believe.
this is
So
this
it's a guy's opinion on Twitter? What?
my team was growing up until this year. I had 2 video editors. I had a social person.
Hold on.
2 video
Two video editors. When the amount of editing, and Jeremy has admitted this, the amount of editing that's necessary is literally just cutting off the beginning, cutting off the end, and just inserting like the quartering shill shit. Like that's it. It's literally 2 edits
Yeah.
for his 10-minute video.
If one editor can't handle it, he should be fired.
2 editors.
For like a no
What else
work
did he
video.
say?
Here we go.
I was growing until this year. I had 2 video editors. I had a social person.
A social
growing my life.
person?
A social person.
What does a social
A
person?
social media, I guess, like Twitter. If you
Couldn't
can't
run
tweet out your own
Twitter
video,
account? Like what the
What the
fuck? Imagine paying somebody to tweet out your stream link.
no.
Read alert! Read alert!
live stream. I had 3 full-time employees, 4 full-time employees just for the live stream.
4 full-time employees just for
live?
the live stream? Okay, so that's Melanie Mac, Hannah Claire, Luke,
and
who
Maggie.
else? Unless he's talking about additional employees that we didn't see, like that prepped it or what?
Hang on.
And all I've been doing over the past 3 months is laying people off because things got so bad.
This is actually nuts. But
gotten so bad.
And just we're not improving. This explains it. This explains that kind of the bottom line revenue that I had on my
Oh, yep.
But he wasn't
channel.
Sticks did it for free, I'm pretty sure.
No, after the arrest bail.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, then he had to work for free. That's right.
Which was kind of always keeping a baseline, not bottom line, but creator and consumer. You'll quickly run into an issue of low quality slop that makes people go elsewhere.
Oh,
I agree.
That was Quartering's problem with his business, and he agrees. Self-help alert.
Here for you, whether you're a creator or a viewer, I strongly encourage you leave your thoughts here and encourage YouTube to rethink this decision. I don't think YouTube's going to care.
They're not.
No, of course not.
No one is.
YouTube's not going to care.
Jer.
I've already told my wife, like, I'm in a very good position, and if I lose, I lost probably 45 to 50% of my revenue this year.
I'm in a really good position. I'm in a really good position, honey. I only lost half of our income. So if I only lose, how much more, Jer? So Jer's plans are to continue to lose revenue. That's his plan. I'm in a really good position. I lost half my business this year, and I'm going to continue to lose additional percent of the business. But if I can minimize the losses too, let's hear.
This is crazy. Phil broke his camera. Stop it. I don't believe that.
Stop.
10, 15% of my revenue for the next 5 years.
Wait, what? He plans on losing 10 to 15% of his revenue a year for the next 5 years? For the first 45 years of Jeremy's life, he saved no money for retirement. Now his plan is in the next 5 years, from 45 to 50, as his business is in a massive decline of 10 to 15% per year, he will finally put money aside for his retirement.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure what his plan is for that, because he says he doesn't believe in investing because investing is scary. So I guess he's just going to hoard cash in a savings account that earns very minimal interest because he's too brainlet mode to hire a financial advisor.
You need an advisor.
Investing for himself.
You need an advisor ASAP. You should have had an advisor 5 years ago. When China blew up.
He has no savings for retirement, but allegedly he's run multiple multi-million-dollar businesses in the past. Like, Quartering was allegedly a multi-millionaire when he started YouTubing, because he said he built this business. Remember, he told this whole story a couple months ago of he built this other guy's business, but he didn't get the equity in it. But then he started this other IT business that was a multi-million-dollar. And throughout all of that, he spent every last penny and has no savings at all, no investments at all. And now at 45, he's going to start to save. This is crazy, man.
Yeah. As your business is tanking. As it's tanking, and the amount of expenses, folks. His wife with the plane, is she selling the plane? Well, she makes her own money. I bet you she has her own account that does. He doesn't touch.
Yeah, she works her own job. Yeah.
There you go.
Revenue this year, as long as I only lose 10, 15% of my revenue for the next 5 years, we've basically switched to a saving mode, save up for retirement, minimize costs, cut back, maximize money in the bank. And
why weren't you doing
that's what we are. It's the
so you buy Rolex, all this fucking vanity shit, and you have no money? That's pathetic.
You had no base nest egg at all?
Or there's a 20-year-old in their money. You know what I mean?
What was he thinking? And I got to ask, why is he telling us this? You don't have to tell us this. Is it all for pity to try and get people to buy coffee? But then he'll freak out if you call him poor or that he made bad decisions and challenge you to debate him about the things that he tells everybody that he's doing. And then he'll tell you that he never said the things that he said that we have on video of him saying. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
The account now becomes a cash cow. I can't invest anymore. I can't.
But you never did.
Yeah, what is he talking
I
about?
can't invest now. Okay, what?
But what does he think a retirement account is? Like, it's typically an like, okay.
Insane.
Hire more people unless this changes.
Why would you hire more people?
The
Even if you
problem is
made the
hiring
money.
people in the first place.
Exactly. If
this
you made
guy
the money,
burned
you should learn.
so gosh, it's so wasteful.
Oh, damn.
Now, I could be foolish and think that, well, YouTube's going to give a damn about me and they're going to correct this mistake, but that's
It's not YouTube's fault that you suck at making videos.
YouTube has to force people to watch Jair's videos, is what he's saying, or
What does
he's
he
not going to
mean?
make it. This
Oh
is
my
crazy.
God.
literally never happened in history. My YouTube career is longer than 99.8% of YouTubers.
What do you have to show for it?
That's just true. Most people aren't around this long, or at least, you know, making a living off it. A lot of people with hobby channels and stuff, sure, they've been around a long time, but very few people have been at this longer than me.
This cope is crazy. He's like, well, I'm failing, but I made it.
It's the DSP cope.
Yeah.
It's the DSP cope. It's literally 1 for 1 what DSP would say.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
I was around when you had to have 10,000 subscribers before you could even have a custom banner. And you wouldn't even make any money. It was just getting that banner was the big deal.
Oh.
Now, I've left out some sensitive information. However, if you want to check it yourself, go to analytics, click on advanced, filter content, and look at this drop.
Is this his analytics? Hey guys,
Analytics.
this is my earnings. As you can see, they just completely collapsed.
Like,
Look at this. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, bro. That face when your entire income collapses on a line graph. Look at this drop. Look at this sweet drop on the roller coaster that is my life, man. Whee! Back to zero.
He should make that his banner on Twitter.
Absolutely catastrophic. Now, I can't really see how many views this is.
Catastrophic. Drop is finished.
Blurry.
You can't even see how many. He has to zoom into the graph dropping.
This looks like in the millions, but basically had gone from, I can't really tell. It's blurry probably on purpose.
What?
Okay.
So he's scuffing the evidence on purpose? Like, what?
But it's completely bottomed out in September. And that's basically what happened to me.
So, okay.
Holy shit.
What happened to me, guys?
This self fucking
I
mouth,
have
bro.
graphs to prove to you that my life is falling apart and I won't be able to retire. Guys,
Here's evidence to the Kino Casino that I actually am losing
it's
everything.
all fuzzy though, guys. I don't know what's going on. I can't quite figure it out, but
September, but really October, November, late September, October, November are usually the months where I make the year. You know, January through March, you basically break even.
what are you talking about?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Man.
Oh my god! That's hilarious. Wait, what? Those 8 months of the year for you are breaking even?
How? It's like gravy money, dude. It's literally money for nothing.
Holy shit!
What are we doing?
That's actually.
You know, summer, you make a little bit of money, and all the money I would make would be October, November, December.
I
That's
don't know what to tell you
crazy.
guys, but we make profit every month and every day of the year. Every day there's like some form of revenue coming in, whether it's Gumroad or, you know, like whatever.
YouTube,
or Kick subscriptions that are renewing or whatever. Like, there's not, we're breaking even or we're doing
For
like, what the
7,
fuck?
8 months, it'd be like this is not sustainable, obviously. That's the scary thought. You never know, by the way, you never know what's gonna happen the next month. We have some months that are better, some that are worse. You know, it happens, right?
Yeah.
That was my salary for the year. Now,
Wait.
I'm making less in December and November than I was in July.
No. Wait. So the month that made you money is now lower than the break-even month?
So that's really, really bad. That sounds really bad.
Linus Tech Tips is crashing out on Kiwi Farms.
Good.
Could someone at me that or tell me?
Styx is crashing out on Kiwi Farms too. Styx and all of his ex-girlfriends are fighting in his Kiwi Farms thread, and he's casting spells on his ex.
So good.
It was crazy, bro.
So good.
Got 79 Ryan for a gifted sub. Let's go.
I'd love to fucking felt Linus Tech Tips. Ash, I'll try to work on that and see if there's any milk in that, okay?
So it's just not going to get better.
It's not going to get better. No, Chair.
I think that, you see, we were at 2 billion views monthly in September, despite per video metrics improving. That's exactly what I think long form video too is also having this. I first noticed it with MLA views about 6 weeks after There Was a Strange Job. You know, listen, I don't know.
If you get 2 billion views and you don't have money after a little drop, that's a you problem.
Exactly.
That's a you fucking problem.
You know, but this is all bad. You know, I haven't seen this to be true in my long form videos. In fact, I've seen some very old videos take off again for no reason.
Oh my God, whoa. Pause.
Just the narrative has been contradicted. Quartering, brush that over quick, huh? Yeah, I haven't seen this to be true in my videos. In fact, I've seen some very old videos take off again for no reason. It's crazy as every time Jeremy pulls up one of these articles, he ends up disproving the point he's trying to make. It happened in the last one as well.
Ooh.
I haven't seen this to be true in my long form videos. In fact, I've seen some very old videos take off again for no reason.
Wait, and he brushes by it.
Reason, I can't say that really has happened for me, but this is bad. And I think it's important that we have this kind of data, and you can either complain about it or you can decide you want to be an AI slop channel.
No,
there's make good content.
Obviously, other options like actually entertaining people, Chair, and not just pumping out your slop trash.